Hello folks, we're here with one of the newest, possibly one of the greatest bachata groups, up and coming stars, rising stars. They play this genre called bachata music, and which has roots in the Dominican Republic. And the name of the group is MavoCaba. We're here with
Jose, and I play guitar.
Ray, I also play guitar in the group.
My name is Omar, lead singer and bass player.
Awesome. Now let's address the elephant in the room, guys. Where does the name MavoCaba come from? Who first?
We just made the name up. I think we were just like, let's make a name. We picking something between mambo y acabando, and it's just like Omar just kind of got on the computer and just did one of these on the keyboard, and the name just popped up and just stuck.
I'm about to say it's probably one of the greatest mistakes made. It's just like MavoCaba. Omar's like MavoCaba. That's the name. That's how it go.
Anything you want to add?
It was. We figured it out like in a good 10 minutes. We were just talking about mambo and acabando, and mambo and acabando. I was like MavoCaba. That's it, and it's stuck.
Awesome. Cool. And how do you guys meet? How does the group come together, etc.?
Well, I met him through a group called Cartagena. Shout out to Stefan and Will, or Stefan, and I don't know, they got separate groups now. Through his cousin in the group, then we all played in the party, and he played bass. They contracted him from bass, so we met from there and started kind of just. And as a matter of fact, then I was with some kind of rock group. I tried to pull him into there, and then the group kind of just went nowhere. So then we just started our own thing.
Anything else you guys want to add? That's all. Oh, awesome. Cool. And what year or what month, etc., does the group get together?
It's about almost a year ago now that we started getting to. First it was just jamming, just going over songs, and about a year ago started getting consistent, like us three started getting consistent.
We were actually practicing for the group Cartagenas, and while we were practicing, other songs. Then we just decided to keep on jamming, and things started flowing from there.
Awesome. So this is in the year 2012, summer 2012, spring, more or less. Okay, fantastic, great. And how would you guys say that you work together? How is the chemistry with the group?
Chemistry is good. It's good. I mean, I can't complain about Ray or Jose. When it's time for business, we get down to business. We call each other out whenever we make a mistake. It's really constructive criticism in this group. So it's awesome. It's good. It's good chemistry. Sometimes we don't see eye to eye, but that's part of growing up as a people and as a group. So all that talking and arguing helps out and then make good music.
Yeah, it just works naturally, in songwriting, everything. Like we actually hang out together, so we could say we're friends besides just musicians who play together. So it's been all natural, like very, just it's natural, like from the start. There's a good chemistry.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned the songwriting. That's very important. Now, do you guys perform cover songs? The songwriting, most of the material that you perform, is it your own material? How does that come about? You hanging around, etc.?
Well, we started with one song, and now it's like there's like 20 songs. So it's just one thing spurred onto the other. We just let's make a song, made a song, and now we're basically playing nothing but originals.
Awesome. And if anything, who is, for example, the lead songwriter? Is there a lead composer? Is there someone that maybe writes more than one, or is it more or less distributed evenly?
Some of the songs that we have now are songs that we wrote in the past, and we've come together and made it part of our group. But when it's time for the group to make a new song, it's all of us. It's Jose, me, and Ray. So it's a combination, of the group and us individually as well. So.
Awesome.
And the combination from the words to the chords that we're gonna play, the progression, and how long we're gonna do everything to make it flow naturally and good.
Awesome. Now, the music that you gentlemen compose, this is bachata, música del amargue. Can you speak a little bit about perhaps the history of this music genre and this genre that has been reinvented? And just listening to you, I know that there's some unique elements that you bring into it. Now, but can you talk a little bit about perhaps going from Medillo Paredes to Anthony Santos, Luis Vargas, to El Grupo Aventura, Prince Royce, and perhaps what is that you're adding to this amazing genre?
In terms of bachata and the way bachata came about, this group MavoCaba, we've added a few elements. Like if you've heard, we've added the element of a little bit of alternative rock. So we're like smack in the middle between alternative rock and bachata, which is a bit different than some of the groups out here, and also the bachata from the past. Aventura has some rock elements as well, but our songs are like really focused on alternative rock. You could take our songs and put a drum beat to it, and you could turn it into Spanish rock or English rock. So that's our main focus.
I actually think we simplified things because we play with 5 instruments. We don't use synthesizers. We go back to the really, it's like you're saying, it's rock. I mean, we record, we use electric guitars, we use amps, so we're really taking it back old school. So not just old school bachata, just old school music and all. Just even the way we record, the way we think about the way we play. So I think we're actually taking it back old school. I think we're subtracting more than adding.
Now, just listening to you guys perform, watching you live, watching you in rehearsals as well. Obviously the feedback, the crowd. For who do you make this bachata? Who is it marketable to? Who do you want your audience to be? Who should be your audience? Who, etc.
We actually, our audience, we want our audience to be universal. So the bachata we write, it could be targeted, Spanish-speaking people, but as well, as other countries. And that's why, one of the things that we're doing is making songs in English, merengue and bachata in English, because we feel that music is universal. So, we love music and we have a passion and a drive for music, and that's our main goal, to make universal music for everyone.
I think we just want to write good music. I don't think we ever sat down and wrote a song we're going to make this for this crowd. We just want to write good songs and whatever flows and comes together.
Yeah, I agree. When we sit down, we just write music and good music for people to hear. Like, we're not thinking about who's gonna hear it, who's gonna like sit down, like, oh, do we like it or not? Like, good music, and good music always sells by itself.
Great. Now, there appears to be this boom in terms of bachata music. You have these bachata congresses, people, non-Dominican, for example, mounting these events. You have people in Canada, in Nevada, California, right? Creating these bachata festivals, congresses, etc. And there are actually people who do not know the history. For example, I have interviewed a few people and they've told me, well, when we go to these places, sometimes people think that bachata is this dance music. Now, what do you have to think about this in particular, this particular issue of...
Well, being exposed to a lot of music, I say bachata is most closely related, if you can compare it to anything, it's like country music. So it's, soulful, hard music, like it's the lyrics, it's the story. So it's not just dance music. It's a danceable, to me it's a danceable ballad if you're talking bachata, but the story and the feelings, the emotions have to be there.